com mais uma live aqui de um jogo que eu tinha baixado antes, né? Eu zerei o Resident Evil 5, então vamos conhecer esse jogo, tá? Se você fizer o favor de ligar, vamos lá. Não sei do que se trata, tá? Na verdade eu li poucas coisas, então tô tentando controlar, mas não faço nada. Um barco. Vamos ver se a live não vai cair por causa da internet. A gente continua. Faz de novo amanhã. Se inscreve no canal, deixa o seu like, comenta e compartilhem. Funcionou!
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Eu não sei muito do que se trata esse jogo, tá? Eu sei que... vai passando aí uns negócios meio nervosos, então vamos ver o que vai dar. Nossa. Vamos ver as options, né? Normal. Eu tô tentando me achar online. É também difícil. O YouTube não quer me pôr online, não. Se for legal, desculpa, eu até zero esse game aqui.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Vou ter que fazer uma coisa aqui. Porque eu tô no PC. Nossa, eu gosto quando isso acontece. O jogo não deixa eu digitar. Vamos ver o que vai dar. Eu nunca joguei isso aqui, não sei como é que é. Eu também me põe online, mano. Obrigado, YouTube. Lindo. E vamos ver o que vai dar. Deixa eu ver qual que é. É o R1.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent immediately.
Nada? Nossa, caixa de correio da hora, mano.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Como é que vai dar? E se vocês gostarem também... Nossa! Mais claro.
Well, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Não separaram ali o mãe da chuva.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Os Finch, sei lá como é que pronuncia o nome, tá? YouTube, faça o favor de você mandar a live pra galera, né?
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Pegadas de cavalo. Que viadão bonito, hein? Legal, ele passou por onde? Tá bom.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Tá bom. Não sei exatamente do que se trata esse jogo, de alguma coisa. Tá de graça, tá na PSN. Ela não corre.
The house was exactly like I remember, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Caraca! Olha isso, mano! Desculpa, vocês fizeram tipo uma casa na árvore, velho. Que da hora. Nossa, olha que da hora, mano. Não vai pular. Que
I asked
louco!
Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Nossa! Ah, dá pra ver. Barrigudinho, filha! Brincadeira, tá? Por favor. Que louco, mano. Tá, tem escada. Por favor, não
Now,
seja.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Ah, não gostei, filho. Se você fala que tem medo da casa, eu não gostei. Eu não gosto de tomar susto, vocês sabem disso. Não, não, não.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Eu não gosto de jogo salvação. Não vai pegar nada, não. Nenhuma arma, nada do tipo. Nada. A lanterna, vai pegar a lanterna. A lanterna, não. Carro ali, pelo menos. Caramba, não vou pegar nenhuma lanterninha.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Sozinha numa casa desse tamanho.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Caramba. Quando ela entrou ali pela portinhola, cara, eu jurava que ia aparecer aquele homem torto, velho. Assim, acho que é o nome dele, nossa. Se livre. Eu não sei se esse jogo é de terror ou não. Eu não gosto de tomar susto.
Instead of a family, we were just
Desculpa.
memories of one. After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Eu não sou fã de peixe, eu não curto muito peixe. Tá, tem um bagulho ali em cima, aqui a gente olhou. Nossa, que louco.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Porra. Achei que era fogo ali, mano. Não gostei, não gostei. Não
Great Grandpa
gostei.
Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
É, o porão não é uma coisa legal, né? Então deixa o porão quietinho, né? Pra quê? Nossa, tem aquelas cadeiras, viu?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Porta abre? No.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Tá, tira o olho daí, filho.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Eu não quero tomar susto. Por favor.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Tô achando que ela vai botar o olho em algum lugar e... Puto susto.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Caraca, velho. Vaza.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Será que tem mais lugar? Tá fechado.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Sua mãe trancou. Pra quê?
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Sua mãe trancou, filha. Pra quê, né?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Uhum. Pra quê, né? Então vamos ver uma coisa. Vamos ver se será que vai dar bosta. Pensei que fosse uma tão boa de arma, caraca. Tá, não dá pra subir. Ih, não tô gostando. Eu não tô gostando.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Nossa. Tubarão? Claro não. Não. Sei lá o que é. Mas vocês entenderam, né?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Vou tomar puta susto. Depois eu vou dar uma pesquisada sobre o jogo, o que aconteceu.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
Não, só tem coisa. Ativei por ali. Ah.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Ô, filha da mãe. Me assustou, filha. Ah, mas...
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Caramba. Vai comer o peixe? Desculpa, galera.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Estou tentando, né? Vamos ver se o jogo deixa. Não!
I kept eating and eating.
Ah, pasta de dente, não! Oh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Se for fruta, não tem problema, né? Me assustei quando eu olhou para o
Then
vaso.
I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Porra, é essa? Tá, mas e aí? Como é que eu pulo aí?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
E aí? Ai, papai, vai dar bosta. Ai, cadê o bicho? Por riba, por baixo. Por riba. Eita!
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Eita, nós! Eita, nós! Vai querer comer o bichinho mesmo? Ah.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Caramba, hein? Coisa doce. Sobe, sobe. Ah. Você tá de brincation, né? Oh, coisa doce. Só você.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Mas é
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Como passa? Tá na ponta, né?
I gobbled her up.
Se ferrou!
And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Riscando a grama. Como que eu piloto isso, tio? Riscando a grama. Não entendi nada, mas beleza. Falcão biônico!
Rabbits.
Chegou, neném.
I imagined his face looking up path and seen mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Caramba!
A mama rabbit.
Aonde?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
E aí, tubarão? Cadê a água? É Baby Shark agora. Eita porra, eita! Tubarão não tá na água.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Eu não consigo mergulhar. Isso é uma baleia, não? Negócio doido. Vou te comer, vou te comer.
Fat, juicy seeds.
Vou te comer, vou te comer. Eu perdi ela de vista. Eu tô fazendo errado também, né? Calma, tia. Eu não consigo comer. Nossa, mundial.
I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
Também tô mexendo com o negócio errado, né, burro? Vou te comer, vou te comer. Errei o bicho. Cadê o bicho? Cadê essa da?
Grabbed
Cadê
on
essa
tight.
da? Voa.
When I was so
Cadê o
hungry,
bicho?
I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Ai, que louco, era uma snake. Que louco, velho.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Barulhinho gosmento, hein?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Eu me assustei, só pra avisar. Não vai mudar de novo? Só pra avisar que se eu não faço esse zoom, eu não consigo ver.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Ó, eu não consegui ver. Ah, já.
Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Desculpa. Não me direção não, filho. Tá de sacanagem.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Que vai ser? Castelo Rá-Tim-Bum? Setor privada.
I got closer and closer.
Aqui é aquela parede? Meu peixe.
All of my stomach started growling.
Que coisa tão que você tem, filha?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Caraca.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Você acha algum pássaro vivo ali, né?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Caraca.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. Her room was like a museum.
Nossa, que antigo, hein?
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Não vai passar, não?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family, and the 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house.
Isso é antigo, hein? Caramba,
mano. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Nossa. Isso é antigo, hein? Pô. Isso é antigo.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Nossa, como isso é antigo, mano. Não vai fazer uma maiadica? É. Caraca, velho. Isso é antigo, hein? Puta. Nossa.
The only trace
Anos
Grandpa Sam's
70?
first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Anos 70 isso daí?
It was a pretty big trace. There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Desculpa.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Tá com o pé quebrado.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Acaba não?
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Ah, o irmão dele ali, cara. Fica balançando aqui igual um besta.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. And maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Moleque é louco, mano. Vamos dar uma volta desse. Ah, vai voar. Ah! Eu nunca voei. Tudo bem que quando eu brincava no balanço ia bem pouco, né? Tá
Calvin's
maluco!
story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Tá maluco! Tô fora, fê. Vigia.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Ah, vigia, hein? Ah, pra ver a altura ou a idade, sei lá. Tá maluco!
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Caraca. Então. Que louco. Ó, da hora, mano. Cima. Caraca, hein?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Aqui. Pô, tem duas sacanagem. Ah, voeta. Cacete. Tá susto. Não, desce não.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Galera, que horas são? Bom, dá pra voltar? Dá. Deixa eu ver aqui que vai ter. Tem um negócio aqui, ó. Ah, tá, a gente só dá a volta. Ah, tá bom. Entendi. Me assustei com essa gorila aqui. Não dá pra abrir a porta, né? Esquisito, mas beleza. Eu acho que é um cartaz. É um cartaz. Não é questão de achar, é questão de ser.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
A gente vai se envolver na história agora? Não.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Pode girar?
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Caraca, mano. Tô controlando ela. Que louco.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Desculpa. Ah, dá pra... Ih, papai. Ferrou, neném.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Misericórdia. Que lugarzinho.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Por favor, vai. Jumpscare, não.
Oh dear!
Ha!
Rick?
Ferrou. Bem
Barb,
feito.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Bem feito.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
É uma arminha um pouquinho melhor, não? Uma 12. Dá pra dar pancada. Ah, moleque safado. Eu não gosto de jumpscare. Só para lhe avisar.
Walter, are you there?
Jumpscare.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Wally's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Já podia descer e sentar o aço no cara, né? Nossa, a velocidade que ela... Lá do lado que ele caiu.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Que droga, hein? relógio não passa, né? Vocês perceberam isso? É besteira, né? Mas tudo bem.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Eita, porra.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to face. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Arrepiou. Parece aquelas histórias do ratinho, lembra? Essa é mais uma história que o povo conta. Parece, lembra?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Parece, não parece? Essa é mais uma história que o povo conta. Eu lembro que uma vez falaram do lobisomem, eu fechei os olhos e tudo mais, os ouvidos também, fiquei com muito medo.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
É, dá pra perceber o porquê, né? Só dá pra olhar ali, mas não... focar.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
O jogo sabe que isso que a gente vai fazer, se lembrar onde tá, né? Tô gostando.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
Vai ter que saber onde tá a chave, né? Que eu não lembro onde está. Tá brilhando ali? Tem.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine my Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
É, coisa doce. Ela está desarmada.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Antitetânica. É, né?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Na geladeira.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Ó. Rapaz, pera aí. Quero enxergar o jogo.
I remember.
Ficou pior.
Asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Caraca. E outra história.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week.
Your harbor.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Esse é bom.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Tá bugando.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Tem 30 anos no lugar, né? Cara. Depois de 30 anos.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
As latas de... Bom, galera, eu vou parando por aqui, tá? Então é isso aí, muito obrigado a todos. Eu espero que quando eu voltar, eu volte daqui. Se inscreve no canal, deixa o seu like, comentem e compartilhem, galera. Muito obrigado, valeu, falou.